accessing the spiritual side of sleep, 4 significant tools and healing methods for getting to sleep, healing, staying relaxed, releasing stress, enjoying sleep, and accessing dreams. I'm covering images that show what happens to our physical body and our energy body during sleep. I'm also covering 4 effective spiritual methods for getting to sleep that include special music for getting to sleep and the link to get the free music, your rhythm of sleep, the sleep and healing meditation that takes you into sleep, healing, and the dream realm, and number 4, sustaining the rhythm of sleep. I'm Dr. Susan Sophia James, a doctor of behavioral health and integrative medicine from Arizona State University and an advanced intuitive and mystic. First, let's look at the 2 images of sleep. In the first image, the auric field is shown around the physical body. It's important to define the auric field here. Often when people identify the auric field, it's really the entire energy system, which includes the chakra system and the primary and secondary auric field, which is part of our energy body. I'll use the term energy body in the rest of the video. And to learn more about what happens to our entire system during sleep, listen to the video, Why Don't We Know About the Spiritual Side of Sleep? As our physical body begins the restoration process and drops into deeper states, which is from our waking consciousness, which includes beta brain waves, we change and drop into more relaxed states. Our heart rate and breathing changes, deepening and slowing all together at the same time. As relaxation occurs and our physical body relaxes and goes into the restoration cycles, our energy body may shift from the physical body. When the energy body shifts from being lodged with the physical body, it's like a glove loosening. As the loosening continues, the energy body can or may lift away from the physical form. The image shows an example of how this appears. In the image, the energy body may be either just leaving or just returning to the physical body. An example of knowing when the energy body has left the physical form is when waking suddenly with a gasp of breath. Often this occurs when there is a sudden and rapid reintegration that causes this gasp to occur. The person may feel as if they are startled awake. Sometimes there is even disorientation, and it takes a few seconds or longer to orient to the space. Sometimes people even report taking a moment to determine what room or building or city they are in and locating the doors and windows because they feel a lack of familiarity. Spiritual methods for getting to sleep offer different soothing benefits that have amazing results. These getting to sleep methods are so helpful when practiced regularly. They become especially beneficial in challenging times like traveling, sleeping in strange spaces, hearing unfamiliar noises. During stressful times, when there is sleep disruption, soothing a person if they do not feel well from emotional or physical difficulty. When using specific music for getting to sleep, there are methods that give the most benefits. Musical Sleep Tool is available at the free resource page as Musical Sleep, and the link is at the end of this video. And here's the process for using Musical Sleep. Start by playing the music when you can listen and breathe and relax. Learn the simple melody so that you can hum it when you want to recall it easily. In the interim, when you are learning this simple melody, you can also put it on your phone and play when you are relaxing, like before going to sleep or other times when you have just a few moments. And here is the Musical Sleep music.
And here is the second tool for getting to sleep, the sleep and healing meditation. Like musical sleep, the more you use the process, the easier it is to apply and use all the time. And like musical sleep, once you know the practice and steps, you can apply it anywhere, anytime as a tool for life. Here are the 4 steps. And although this is a simple process, all the steps need to be done in order. It's like a melody. You cannot rearrange the notes and expect to hear the same outcome. Number 1, say to yourself, I am engaging the sleep and healing meditation. As you say this, start breathing deeply and easily. Just notice your breath change and know your heart rate and brain waves will also change as you continue the process of the sleep and healing meditation. After this statement, wait for your synchronization with the step before going on. Waiting involves breathing and relaxing and going deeper. I am engaging the sleep and healing meditation. Number 2, say to yourself, I am present with the earth. I am present with the earth. This step orients and engages your awareness to the here and now. After this statement, wait for your synchronization with this step before going on. Waiting involves breathing and relaxing and going deeper. Number 3, say to yourself, I am in alignment with my healing and restoration. After this statement, wait for your synchronization with the step before going on. Waiting involves breathing and relaxing and going deeper. And number 4, often people do not make it to step 4 because they are asleep. It's okay and great if falling asleep occurs before saying this part. In number 4, say to yourself, I engage my higher self. I engage my higher self. After this statement, wait for your synchronization with this step before going on. Waiting involves breathing and relaxing and going deeper. And number 5, steps 1 through 4 are aligning all the parts of you for the process.
Now you are aligned. It is time to list what you want to work on. There are areas to work on, and you get to choose at this time. Do not choose all the areas. Choose physical, or choose mental, or choose an area you wish to repair or areas you wish to resolve, like a better career or relationships or healing the past, or something else. So for this example, I will say, I want to work on my right big toe, my lower back, and my thyroid condition. That's all you have to say. This process is to specifically identify what your focus is. After your statement, wait for your synchronization with the step before going on. Waiting involves breathing and relaxing and going deeper. By this time, you should be super relaxed and nearly asleep if you haven't fallen asleep. This process can be used when waking in the middle of the night or when going to sleep at the end of the day. This process can be used when taking a break for 20 to 40 minutes. The protocols are not to have any limbs crossed. That includes hands, fingers, ankles, legs, or arms. Also, once the process is begun, do not disrupt it. Practice the 5 steps as often as you like. As you repeat the process, you will become so familiar with it, you will memorize it and be able to use it anytime and anywhere. Here is the third tool, finding your rhythm. Sleep and getting to sleep is a spiritual process that can be enhanced with special elements. Here is a list of activities that contribute to creating the sleep rhythm. Find a special time that you plan to go to sleep that is consistent. You aim for getting to sleep at the end of each day at the same time because our bodies respond to the repetition, and also the intention of having a certain sleep time goes into our conscious awareness. This response tells us we get to sleep at this time, so our body begins to know how to unwind and get sleepy before the actual time. Abstaining from eating before sleep is another repetition that allows our body to begin the unwinding and relaxation process. For some people, adding a warm beverage that aids in relaxation, like a relaxing tea, is another repetitive cue. The ritual of the tea helps our body, mind, and spirit know we are feeding all of our systems to prepare for sleep. Other rituals that help our system know we are preparing and honor our sleep cycle include body care, journaling, review and release of the day through conscious acts like saying forgiveness and gratitude, and consciously inviting your dreams and other dream practices. Additional rituals that cue our body, mind, and spirit are daily exercise like walking, special scents, and meditations and music, especially designed for this process, like the musical sleep and the sleep and healing meditation. Here's the fourth tool for accessing the spiritual side of sleep, sustaining the rhythm of sleep. It's vital to mention the things that disturb getting to sleep, because all the tools above will not be effective when blocks prevent the person from being able to use them. Getting off all computer devices at least 1 hour before getting to sleep, because the light interferes with getting to sleep, is really important. This includes all screens, games, phones, television, and computers. Covering a clock that has a digital light service and removing electronics from around your head while you sleep also will help you sustain the rhythm of sleep. Avoid caffeine, which includes chocolate and sodas, teas, and coffee, at least 5 hours before the end of the day and the time that you plan to get to sleep. Avoid taking naps because they disrupt the sleep cycle, and avoid alcohol to get to sleep. This video is a sequel from the video, Why Don't We Know About the Spiritual Side of Sleep, What We Need to Know About Sleep, and What Really Happens to Us When We Sleep. And this video is another one in the series from the original video, How to Have a More Mystical Life, 14 Activities that Dynamically Change Energy. To learn about the other 14 areas, watch the whole series. Also, people who have unresolved trauma and post-traumatic stress disorder often need additional personalized interventions. To get your free musical lullaby, Musical Sleep, so you can get to sleep, which is the long version, go to the free resource page at twi.education free resources. Thanks for listening from Dr. Susan Sophia James and Transformational Wisdom Institute at twi.education.